I hear my enemies speculate about my motives, my ambitions. Who is Admiral Aiken Bosch? And what is that old scoundrel up to? The tragedy of my life is that I will be remembered as a butcher of innocence. And this assessment is not unfair. I cannot argue with their condemnation or with the verdict of history. The Neo-Terran front is an army of stupid cattle, driven by their hatreds, their fears and insecurities. Ignorance is the greatest weapon of tyranny, and old wounds open all too easily. I am merely a fool who created a monster I am now powerless to stop. And so I will play my role to the bloody end. I have given the lost generation something to die for. And now my legacy will be crowned with infamy. What my enemies will never understand is that my rebellion is about my love for humanity, not my hatred of Vasudans. In the Gamma Draconis system, the destroyers have returned, and soon the Alliance will learn the method behind my madness.
Well, that's fucking heavy.
We have received news of an alarming development on the Civil War front. Massing his forces in the regular system, Admiral Bosch outmaneuvered the Colossus and its battle group. Rebel Armada is now en route for the Gamma Draconis system via Polaris, Epsilon Pegasi, and Capella. Their final destination, the Knossos subspace portal. Allied forces destroyed a number of NTF warships as they ran our gauntlet of jump node blockades. However, rebels have sufficient firepower to threaten our positions in Gamma Draconis. The Colossus and its battle group are in close pursuit, neutralizing enemy stragglers. We must hold Gamma Draconis until these reinforcements arrive. Our squadrons will assist with the blockade of the Capella node. As the rebels begin their incursion, our objective will be to inflict as much damage as possible. The second phase will involve a counterstrike against enemy rallying positions, where the rebels will gather to coordinate their final attack. We must diminish the NTF's offensive capability before our confrontation at the node. This campaign may prove to be the Admiral's final gambit. Whether or not Bosch reaches the portal, the NTF regime and its domination of Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius are effectively over. Command has disclosed neither the motives behind Bosch's actions nor the consequences should the Admiral succeed. We do know that 18 months of carnage and terror will soon come to an end. The Aquitaine has just received 4 wings of the new GTB Artemis, the Alliance's next-generation light bomber. The most agile ship of its class, the Artemis will carry the Cyclops torpedo, our modified anti-cruiser warhead. I have reassigned pilots to the 64th Raptors. This squadron will play a bomber and heavy assault role in the upcoming operation. The Artemis will be armed with the new Prometheus cannon. Our nebula gas miners have gathered sufficient resources to resume production of the GTW-5 Prometheus S. The S-type is based on the original design
Old
of the
DACA
Prometheus
made
cannon.
good again.
With high marks for shield and hull damage, the Prometheus was our weapon of choice in the Great War.
If it fucked up the Shivans, it'll fuck up the NTF. Alright, let's see. Well, I got a GTV Ultimate Artemis. Medusa, Ursa, Zeus, Bonagers. Wow, that doesn't look great. At least let's take the cool looking one. No, let's give each one. Well, we don't really have an option for an escort fighter, so. Alright, let's go.
Look sharp, Alpha. NTF ships are headed your way. The NTD Uhuru is now in system. Take down that destroyer and neutralize the escort.
Bandits incoming! Yes, sir. Targeting engines now.
Let's sit down on these buttons. Alright, let's fuck him up with the Cyclops.
Good work, pilots. Don't smoke them yet. We've got more trouble on the way.
Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm in the blast zone. Also, this guy does not require a Cyclops to take out this boat.
Alpha 1, a Deimos-class corvette, the NTCV Pax has entered the system. The Pax is going down.
That thing just get blown up, like, instantly.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Where is it at? That's Ulysses. Not a very high threat.
The NTC Liberty now entering the system. Ayylmaos-class cruiser. Stay below the escort, Alpha.
Oh man, I am in a bad place.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
I am right in the flak cannons. This is bad.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
That's a confirmed kill. We've got more hostiles jumping in. Here comes the NTF Inspiration, Alpha. Hit them hard and make it count.
And I'm just gonna fuck this guy's day up.
Heads up, Alpha. The NTC Undaunted, the Leviathan-class cruiser, has entered the fray. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Yes, sir. We'll take them down. Inspiration objective neutralized. Stand clear of the blast.
Stay focused, Alpha. The battle's not over yet.
Alright, is anything...
The NTCV Perseverance has cleared the node.
Come on, fuck him up, fuck him up.
The Army's fully supported. Yes, sir. We'll take them down.
Uh-oh.
I can't hold them off much longer.
Line Line him up for that sweet. Oh. He's just gonna get obliterated by all the big ship guns.
That's what you flyboys get paid for.
I'm pretty sure I kind of just sat back that whole time and let everyone else do my job. Bomber pilot is the easiest job in FreeSpace, I guess.
A rebel rallying point, and we will
Everyone else murders them.
reprioritize your unit.
Wait. Well, let's go on to the next one.
Excellent work, pilot. With our blockade of the Capella jump node, the Alliance has achieved a major victory. The Mjolnir RBCs and the bombing action of the 64th negated a significant component of the rebel fleet. The Raptors neutralized all hostile warships that crossed our lines. No other squadron can make that claim. Our unit will be redeployed ASAP. Report to the Ready Room on the double. For demonstrating exceptional skill in combat, you are hereby awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross.
I don't think I earned that. I shot down like 2 fighters. I basically just said, hey, there's the new thing, blow it up, and everyone blew it up. Oh, I am on easy, that's probably why. Because I just want to fly the
Reconnaissance
space
has
game.
located one of the NTF's rallying points within the Gamma Draconis system. The rebels are preparing to execute a coordinated strike to acquire control of the Gnosis subspace portal. Intelligence believes the NTF has sufficient firepower to mount a credible offensive. Your primary target is the Iceni, Bosch's command ship. The 64th Raptors will lead the strike. The Vasudans will sortie the GVC Hyksos and a wing of Serapis fighters to assist. We will deploy additional forces as they become available. You are now authorized to carry the GTM-10 Piranhas, a third-generation version of the synaptic bomb. The Piranha provides a high-explosive anti-fighter screen. Trigger the Piranha's detonation by pressing your launch button a second time.
Huh. That's kind of cool. It's just a big area of effect weapon. Interesting. Alright, let's see what I'm rocking. Alright. Ulysses, the Hercules, the Perseus, the Myrmidian. Alright, my boys get the best. By which I mean my boys get a cool paint job. And you know what? They can pretty much handle obliterating the large targets on their own. So I'm just going to focus on protecting them with my fighter. And then Beta's going to get better fighters than the Myrmidian. Because, come on guys, why are we setting these guys up with like the starting plane? And then, you know, I kind of want to hook them up with a nice fighter. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see what weapons I got. So that takes out subsystems. Morningstar is just a fucking gun. I don't have any. So you know what? We're just taking us some fucking gats. Let's have an HL just in case it's not that good. And we got the Hornet Swarm Missile. Get that. More Hornets. Or more Harpoons. Harpoons are good. Harpoons solve problems. Alright, now we can go party. Alright, good. Gentlemen.
We've got a problem here.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
What's the situation, Beta?
I've got a visual on the Vindicator, but the Iceni's nowhere to be found. Either Recon screwed up, or Bosch jumped already. Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Should we abort our attack, Command?
Negative, pilots. Destroy the Vindicator. Neutralize any rebel ship that reaches the rallying point. We'll intercept Bosch at the portal. Recon will track down the Iceni. Keep an eye out in case Bosch jumps in from another rallying point.
Roger, Command. We'll take him down.
Alright, you guys worry about everything else. I'll take care of the fighters.
This is Epsilon Wing of the 33rd Fighter Squadron. GVD Memphis is escorting the Hypsos into position.
Hey boys, what's up?
Watch your back, pilot!
Let's switch over to the engine star. Morning star super. Yeah, this thing can leaks.
How it's done, sir.
Next boy. Indicator's about to go.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Taking down the Vindicator.
Oh yeah, fuck you up. Ooh. I was just caught in the blast wave again. Need to avoid that.
I've got him in my sight.
I shall just remove the fighters. Oh, no. Not a place I want to be.
I can't hold them off much longer.
The Yoshitomo has been neutralized. Pilots, the NTC Alba has run our blockade of the Capella jump node. We are tracking the vessel to your rallying point. The Alba will emerge from subspace momentarily.
Alright. Attention, jeez, I'm on your side, guys. Don't pop me. I'm a good boy.
An Aeolus-class cruiser has jumped in. Watch the flak guns on that ship, pilots.
Target acquired. We've got company.
Ramming is a legitimate tactic.
The NTF have commenced their attack on the subspace portal. All ships return to base.
Let me finish getting some of that first. Alright, well, let's go to base. I think this is the first mission I failed.
You faced down fierce resistance and damaged the rebel fleet. The NTF has commenced its attack on the Knossos subspace portal, but the efforts of our squadron have significantly reduced their offensive capability. Our strikes against the other rebel rallying points also achieved major victories, though Admiral Bosch remains at large. This is the beginning of the end for the NTF. The NTF has attacked our warships defending the Knossos. We repelled their first offensive, but the NTC Alexandria reached the portal and made the jump into the nebula. We believe the rebels are regrouping to launch a second assault. Command has positioned the GTA Monitor to hold off the attack, and reinforcements are on their way. The 64th will play a fighter role in this mission. The NTF have a few Zeus and Medusa wings remaining, so your objective will be to engage all rebel bombers and neutralize their fighter escort. The Colossus has engaged the NTC Vanguard and the NTC-V Congreve. We will move the Colossus into position as soon as this battle has been resolved. Keep an eye out for the NTF Iceni. If this vessel emerges within range, you are authorized to engage and destroy it. Bosch has eluded our forces since he entered the Gamma Draconis system. Though we anticipate Bosch will either attempt to gain control of the Knossos or enter the portal itself, be prepared for any development. This is the endgame, pilot. Bosch's Neo-Terran front has been crushed. Only the die-hard fanatics remain. They'll fight to the death and take as many of us with them as they can. We have every confidence in your ability to get the job done. Good luck.
Welcome to the Knossos, Alpha Wing. All is quiet on this front. We repelled the NTF's first wave, but they'll make another run. We just received word the Colossus took down the NTC Vanguard.
We'll keep you covered, Monitor. Those bombers won't get within 2 clicks of you. Intercept Aquarius Wing! Neutralize their warheads before they impact the Monitor!
And keep an eye on the fighter escort. Don't let those bandits flank you.
An Aeolus-class cruiser has jumped in! It's the NPC Aeola! The rebels have begun to charge! They've got a wing of locust-flying escort! Designation Sagittarius!
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
subspace portal. Colossus opened fire with all forward turrets. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Command, we're experiencing a global malfunction in fire control. We need 30 seconds to get auxiliaries online.
We don't have that kind of window, Colossus.
The Iceni has reached the Knossos. It's jumping into the nebula. Command, the rebels are withdrawing. Command, should we pursue the Iceni through the portal?
Negative. We'll send in a search party to find the Admiral. The Neo-Terran front has been crushed, pilots. The rebellion is over. Return to base.
In recognition of your contributions to the GTVA's victory over the NTF insurgency, you are hereby awarded the NTF Campaign Victory Star. For your service in Deneb, Epsilon, Pegasi, and Gamma Draconis, the GTVA Security Council and General Assembly extend their gratitude for your service. Aiken Bosch has eluded capture once again. Jumping in near the Gnosis was a risky maneuver, but it enabled him to reach the nebula. Rebel saboteurs on board the Colossus temporarily shut down fire control to give the Iceni a window of opportunity. These operatives are now in custody. Admiral Petrarch has requested recommendations for pilots to participate in an officer exchange program with the Vasudans, and your name is at the top of the list. You'll be an outstanding representative of our squadron, our ship, and our species.
Is it really a bomber in space if you're attacking the big ships? I don't really know.